Hello, Williamson County families. It's Phil here, and I'm the director here at the YMCA Preschool at the Y. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. I was talking to a lot of families, and I've been feeling really guilty because we can't bring our families into the building due to COVID-19. So what we want to do is we want to set you guys up with a virtual tour. So right out here, if you look around, we are at our side entrance. Ordinarily, we'd be using our main lobby entrance at our licensed child care and child development front door, but due to COVID-19, we're trying to limit the exposure of our kiddos, so we are entering directly through our preschool, right through this door right over here. Every morning at 7 a.m. is when we open our doors, and when we open our doors, I am out here along with a few of my friendly staff, and we are taking temperatures of every single person in the car. The reason for this is because if someone does have a temperature, we are going to ask that they remain home for at least 72 hours symptom-free. That means anybody in the car. Safety is our #1 priority here at Preschool at the Y. When you guys come over, what you'll see when you guys park your cars, you'll see we have these posted up here. It says please text, and you'll text this number with your child's age and your name and the spot. That way we are able to come right out to you. This is good for pickup, and this is great for drop-off. You won't need it too much for drop-off because we'll usually be standing out here, but especially for pickup, when we're going to gather all the kiddos, we'll be able to gather all their things, check our messages, see that you're out here, and be right out for you. Let's go inside. We're going to go see some of our classrooms right now. We have 9 classrooms at our school. Currently, we are slowly rising up, and right now we have 7 of those classrooms open. I'm not going to show you all 7 of them, but I will show you a few of them. For some of our little guys, they're eating right now, so we're just going to kind of peek in. This is going to be kids from 24 months all the way getting closer to that 36-month mark, okay? So we'll peek in right now. Let's see. I see some of them eating. Hi, friends. Friends, you say hello?
Hello.
Hello. We have Missy Sella over here, and we're serving food. Right now, we've been getting our food from Round Rock ISD. We've been very fortunate. Due to COVID-19, some of our family food style has changed. So we're no longer allowed just to serve food as we normally would. We can't do the family style dining, so instead, what we do is we serve individualized meals, and those meals come from Round Rock ISD, pre-packaged for each child, which is a very, very special thing for us. So thank you, Round Rock ISD, for that. All right, guys, I'll see you guys later, okay?
Everyone say bye.
I'm doing a video.
Bye.
So that is one of our 2-year-old classrooms. Next, I'm going to take you over to our 3-year-old classroom. So follow me on over here. Currently, we have 2 3-year-old classrooms. This is one of our 3-year-old classrooms. Our other one, and I'll show you in a moment, they are also having their lunch right now. So we can kind of pop our heads in here. Hi, guys.
Say hello.
Hi.
Hi.
This is Miss Morgan. We ask that all of our teachers are wearing masks, especially when they're working with the kids and getting on their level, and naturally when social distancing can't take place. For you guys right now, I'm going to go maskless just so you guys can hear me. But this is our 3-year-old classroom. So a lot of the 3-year-old, what they're doing in this classroom is working on those independent skills. They're really getting themselves ready for pre-K, working on cultural awareness, spatial awareness, working on that socialization, and then of course working on some of that content skills. So reading and writing. This is that age where it starts coming through and it starts being really important for all of our kiddos. So as you see, we have a small group in here. Again, you're gonna hear me say this a lot, but due to COVID-19, all of our classroom sizes are reduced heavily. This classroom used to have about 15 kids in it, now can only have 10 kids in it. If you look around, we have some the kids take their nap in the classroom, they bring their own sheets and blankets in, and then at the end of nap time, they are washing their own things. But of course, throughout the day, Miss Morgan and the rest of our teachers are sanitizing. I have a special new sanitizer that I get to take when they go outside. So we're sanitizing multiple times throughout the day. All right? Let's head on this way. Bye, guys.
Say bye.
After you. And we're going to go on down to this way. So we are going to go see our 18 months kiddos. This, as I said, our school has about 9 classrooms, but we're only operating out of 7 of them right now. Our hope is that we can expand that soon, but it will take a little bit of time. So let's go see. Sounds like our 18 months has finished their lunch, so they're going to be pretty active. So let's go see what they're doing as they get themselves ready. All right. So we can come right into here. This is our 18 months classroom. All of our classrooms, I don't know if you've noticed right away, but a year ago, all of our classroom got a brand new renovation. So that's brand new furniture, brand new paint on the walls, brand new flooring. This classroom is especially full because in our 18 months classroom, we have a little section for them to play inside of. We have a section for them to do art and sensory and get messy over there. So it's really nice. This is probably the classroom I'm the most proud of. Miss Kathy's doing an awesome job with these kiddos. They're eating their lunch, they're eating their breakfast in here, they're also eating their snack in here. So they're spending a lot of time in here, but they're also getting the time to go outside as well. So, are you guys having fun?
You having fun?
Well, we're also at that, and we're also at that no stage too. Hi guys, can you say hi?
Hi. Say hi.
Hi. All right, boys, you eat. Yes, it's Miss Kathy and all the boys.
Hello. Are you ready?
Bye. Bye. Very good. These kiddos. All right, so we're gonna. We're gonna head down this way. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take you to one of our pre-K classrooms. They're outside on the playground right now, and you guys will get a chance to see that playground as well. But our pre-K classroom, we have 2 pre-K classrooms that are operating right now, which is really, really nice. Each classroom is going to have a maximum of 10 kids in each room. In each room, in that pre-K room, they are really getting their kindergarten readiness. I will say this, before Round Rock had their pre-K program, we used to have 3 pre-K classrooms, and all those pre-K classrooms were completely full. Our pre-K program, I will say, and very proudly say, is one of our strongest programs here. Reason for that is just because the teachers are very involved in what the kids are doing on a daily basis. Right over here is a parent board. So on the parent board, and of course, sadly, parents, you can't see this right now, but this is something that I can send to you as well if you become one of our family members here at the Preschool at the Y. Our teachers are posting their lesson plans each week, so they're getting an idea of what they're doing. This month, they're talking about going to the beach. We're gonna have our staff. We're gonna have our staff list. We're gonna have our holidays off. We're going to have our outdoor and indoor playtime. So a lot of different things. This is our biggest pre-K classroom. Again, it still is just going to have 10 kids as their max. 10 kids, 1 teacher. This classroom, as I said, is our biggest. This has really high ceilings, but this is Miss Juana's classroom. And within Miss Juana's classroom, every morning they're doing circle time over here on the carpet. They're going over their calendar, they're going over their number recognition, they're going over letter and letter sound recognition and working on those emergent reading skills. They're also doing general discussions over here, depending on what the theme of the week is. This is where they're discussing it and having those talks. Kids break out into centers, and during those different centers, they have all developmentally appropriate centers throughout the room. We have science, we have math, we have dramatic play, we have reading, we have all of our centers. The kids will sit over here in small groups, typically with Miss Juana. So maybe one group is over here, one group's here, and another group's here, and they're doing whatever that craft may be, whether it's an art project or it's talking more about what the discussion was during circle time. They'll be able to do that here. Right over here, this is our newest but most fun addition. We have a nice TV within the classroom. The reason why this is important for them is because as technology grows, as our society grows, a lot of what we're learning, and a lot of what we're seeing is done through some form of technology. So the kids have the opportunity, if we're talking about polar animals, maybe to even watch a little video on polar animals, or to do an interactive gross motor skills game. We are very fortunate to have that here. But we don't take advantage of it. It doesn't get abused. And of course, on those really, really rainy days, we'll have a movie in here as well with Disney Plus. And I know all the kids are really happy about that. But just like other rooms, this room, the kids are napping in here. We have our nap mats over there. Each kid has their very own nap mat, so the teacher knows we're not overusing them, we're not sharing them, and that's really important for us to do. During the school year, we are hoping to bring back our enrichment program. We had soccer, we had gymnastics, we had swimming, and then we had dance. Those are all done right across the street at our Chaskell Family YMCA. The enrichment program that we have through them is featured just for us, so that way the prices are a little bit better than what it's cost normally. And then, most importantly, we can take them in the middle of the day, which is a big plus. I know for a lot of parents, like myself, I have a daughter who does karate. Taking her at 6 o'clock or 6:30 at night it's not my favorite thing to do. So this way, we get to help you guys out. We take them in the middle of the day and bring them on back. All right? Let's head over here. We're going to check out our indoor play space, which has been so nice to have, especially during these really hot days lately. The morning times have been pretty okay, but when we get to the afternoon, it's next to impossible. So come on down the hallway with me, and we'll see. All right. So welcome. This is our indoor play space. It's pretty much all week. Every afternoon, the kids are using their free time in here. We get to use the space when it's too cold outside, if it's too hot outside, if it's too raining outside. In the rare chance that it snows, we're in here, okay? The nice thing is that the kids can come in here twice a day because everybody has 2 outside times, one in the morning and one in the afternoon. So if we can't go there, this is where we're going to spend our outside time, right here indoors where they're running around, getting all the energy out. A lot of my teachers, especially my older teachers, will have their own gross motor skill activities in this room. So some form of structured activity, whether it be duck, duck, goose. I've seen them do yoga in here. I've seen them do Zumba in here. So they're getting a lot of exercise even when they're in here because we understand the importance of exercise and our brain functions, okay? So take a look. This always seems to be the kids' favorite place. So we're happy that the kids are happy. I'm going to take you to one more, actually we'll do 2 more classrooms. I'm going to take you to 2 more classrooms and then I will let you guys go. This is our lobby area. Miss Jessie on the phone. Our lobby area is typically where parents are entering. This is where parents can still make payments, but during COVID-19, we're really just allowing parents to only come in to make payments, and that is that. I don't know if you noticed, but throughout the building there is hand sanitizer. I'm going to get some right now. We have little stop stations all over the building. All right, let's head over to our pre-K classroom with Miss Nermlin and see how she's doing. Here's Miss Nermlin right now. She looks like she's putting up some underwater fishes. Were you guys doing some?
They're doing underwater, the theme.
Underwater.
Very
Very good.
Pictures.
Very good. So the kids were coloring some underwater fishes earlier, and then Miss Nermlin's hanging them up. This is Miss Nermlin's classroom. She too does pre-K as well. Miss Nermlin has been with us now, what, 6 years? Something like that. She's being shy. 6 years, 5 or 6 years? Yeah, more
6
than
years.
6 years. 6 years. So, Miss Nermlin has done an incredible job with her classroom, an incredible job with her students. All of our students who leave the school come back saying thank you and feeling very prepared for kindergarten, if even not beyond that. So we're very thankful for you, Ms. Nermlin. But yeah, again, similar to Miss Wana's classroom, this classroom looks smaller, but it's still only going to have 10 kiddos in each classroom. But this is our second pre-K classroom. Right now, in terms of availability, we have about 2 spaces left for pre-K age group, and then we have about 3 spaces left for 3-year-old group. For our 2-year-olds, we don't have space right now, but our hope is that by next week we're going to open up our second 2-year-old classroom, and we can allow more 2-year-olds to come into our program because we really want to make sure that we can meet the needs of our community. Okay. One thing that I did forget to mention, and I always like to let parents know this, and even when I give real tours, and this is a real tour, but even when I give a tour when it's face-to-face with the parent, I always seem to forget this towards the end. But if you look right up there in that corner, it kind of looks like there's 2 little eyes watching us. We have cameras in all of our classrooms. We don't allow parents to have access to those, but those cameras are for, I have access to the cameras, our VPs have access to the cameras, and those are really just for accountability, making sure that everything that we're saying and we're doing is happening. We're really big on making sure that what we're providing is the very best care. for your child, and a really good strong foundation and education for your child. So those cameras help us do just that. And of course, if there's ever something that we need to look back on, we had a child lose their shoe in the nap mats, and the mom swore that she came in with these 2 shoes, and we swore we saw those 2 shoes. That camera helped us find it. So we're very thankful for having those cameras. All right, we're gonna head out this way, and we're gonna go to one more stop. But this stop I have to be the quietest because it's our infant room. We currently have 2 availabilities in our infant room. Our infants can only have a max of 4 kids. With our infant program, that what I like to call, it's kind of like customized care. We really try to do our best to cater to the needs of our families. So you let us know their nap schedule, you let us know their eating schedule, we're gonna work with you with that, okay? So we're gonna kind of peek our heads in. I don't even know if you'll be able to see anything because the lights are off, so the kiddos may be napping. But let's see if we can kind of see. Hold on. So, you can't see too much right now, but we got 2 little kiddos. Looks like they just sleep now, but this is our infant room. We got 2. I'll wait till we go outside. All right, so that was our infant classroom. Those kiddos were slow. I saw their eyes were kind of fighting. So that's how we slowly get them to sleep, and then they're gonna move on to their cribs when they're like officially napping. But that is our small infant. That's our infant room. We only have 4 babies in that room. On the other side of that room, and you couldn't see it, is our toddler side, where we have 12 months to 18 months. And for that, we have availability as well. We have 3 spaces available for that classroom, okay? So we'll head on this way. We'll make our last stop. We'll go look at our playground so you guys can see what's happening over there. As I said, our kids are going out twice a week. Hello, Sir Taylor. It's in the kitchen, bud. Our kids are going outside twice a day, to those playgrounds. We have a playground on our North Maze side, and then we have our playground on our other side that's closer to 35. And the North Maze side is going to feature our bigger kids, our 3, 4, and 5-year-olds, and then on our other side, it's going to be for the 2-year-olds. So let's go take a check. Let's go take a quick look real fast. So that would be traditionally what our lobby is for our families, as I said, but we're not going to be using that anymore, or not for the time being. This is the walkway to our playground, to our big playground. Our kids are really fortunate because when they're walking over here, they know how to stand in line. We ask them to stand with bubbles and tails. So a tail means that they can't touch anything, and a bubble means bubble means they're not talking. So in our playground, it's completely fenced in. This is really important for the safety of the kiddos. We bring out water every day, filtered water, for both playgrounds each and every day, so the kids have plenty to drink. At any point if they need to, we also suggest that they just bring in their own water bottles too. That helps us, so we can fill up their water bottles. They can take it with them wherever they want to go. On mornings like this, they can spend about their usual time, which is about 35 minutes outside. In the afternoon, when it's really hot, they will not be going outside at all. If it was a little bit cooler, we would let them spend about 10 to 15 minutes outside and then immediately come back inside. But they're going to spend this morning they'll spend most of their time outside. All right? So we'll take a quick look way. And for the most part, that's really our school. If you guys are interested in joining us here, give me a call. My number is 512-615-7870, and that's my direct office number. Give me a call, leave messages. Throughout the morning, I am moving around a little bit, but I make sure I'll always get back to you. Or if you would like to email me, my email is phooper, so PHOOPER @ymcagwc.org. Okay? If you have any questions, let me know, and we'll get you guys all taken care of. Thank you guys so much.